What news on Jake Polledri so far?
Well, Jake did pop in today. He's had his scans. He had his scans in Italy, and they've been reported, but they're just having a look through the reports just to work out. It's not great. He's not going to be back playing in the next couple of months or anything like that. So we are currently just clarifying exactly what the reports say, and then Jake will see some consultants, and he'll have to have some sort of surgery. But he's not going to be making a quick return. But obviously we'll be doing our best to get him as back fitter and stronger than ever, and as soon as he can. But we're not exactly sure what the diagnosis is yet.
You've announced that Lewis Ludlow is captain for Gloucester. How important is it that he's someone who is local and has come through the ranks of the academy at the club? So he's Gloucester through and through. Yeah,
it's really important. He's spent his whole career here, and he's fought really hard, and he's had some highs and low moments, through his career in terms of selection, and it's not been plain sailing for Luds. He's grafted for everything, and he's in a good position in the environment where he's fully respected, and he turns up every day trying to get better and trying to drive everybody else to get better. And he poses challenges at the right time, and he's equally critical of himself, and anything that we need him to push, he'll push. So I think he's a good choice as captain.
Obviously, you've suddenly got lots of internationals away for the start of the season, probably more than Gloucester have been without for quite some time. How ready do you feel for the big kick-off?
Yeah, I think we've ended up with more lads away than we anticipated, which is great for the club. It obviously poses different challenges to the management, and it allows us to try some different combinations. But as I say, we want to push all our lads on and get them all. Those who can push on and play international rugby. It's great. So hopefully we'll always be in this position where we're, someone can move up and someone can go and play, and then we're ready for them when they come back. And hopefully we create an environment that's seriously competitive, and just because you disappear off for an international, you don't just come straight back in because the guy behind you is pushing hard. So it's a good challenge, and I think we've prepared well over the last 3 weeks. We've thrown plenty of combinations together. We've played around with different bits and pieces, and it's a very interesting time. You haven't got any pre-season friendlies, so there's not necessarily the opportunity to play boys under real pressure, but you can try and recreate that as best you can in training, and we're excited to see how it comes together.
We haven't mentioned Leicester yet. Obviously, changes continue there. There's a rebuilding process, but will Jordan Murphy's departure change anything for what Steve Borthwick's trying to do, do you feel?
I don't think so. I don't think their game plan will necessarily change for any of the things that have happened there. I think Steve's obviously he's a good coach, and he's got his ideas of the way he wants to play, and I think he started implementing bits and pieces in the last year, and I'm sure, like us, he'll be wanting to implement more and more of the way he wants to play. But I don't think it will change anything on field. I think whatever's happened there, and the club's going in the direction it's going in. But I think that can obviously galvanise a group when there's a little bit of disjointedness, and I don't think that's not something we've certainly been focusing on or anything like that. It's sad to see anybody lose their job and move on, or whatever the circumstances are, but it's not really our concern.
And how important for you and your season is a good start away at Leicester, if you can?
Yeah, I mean, it's as important as any other game. I think the first game won't necessarily dictate what happens for the rest of the season, but as I alluded to before, we've worked really hard the last 3 weeks. We've made a few tweaks to bits and pieces developed from where we were at the back end of the season, and the boys have really applied themselves, not just on the field but off the field, and we've laid down a few challenges which the boys have really stepped up to. So it'd be great to start with a win and see some of those bits and pieces come to fruition, but win or lose, we know it's going to be a long season, and it's going to be a relentless season, so you can't hang too much on the first game.